Right, today we're going to have a nice walk up around the Birks of Aberfeldy, just on our route. So I've been here before, Mia hasn't, so I've stopped off on the way and we'll see what it's like. Well, we just started the walk and Mia's curious already, and it's quite nice and shady under the trees here, so fingers crossed we shall go up further than I did last time. I think last time it was really wet and huge amounts of water going through, so I think we only went up to first or second bridge. That was quite a while ago actually. That's probably about 2 years before I had Mia, so this is Mia's first time, so we'll see what she makes of it. What do you think, Mia? Lots of things to look at. So just down in this little gorge, there's the burn that we can hear. So, oh, Mia, can hear Mia too. Hello, you want to come down? Go on then. You decided to walk? Except we're going the other way, Mia. Come on. You like getting your bearings first, don't you? Mia. Come on, good girl. Mia, this way. And off she goes, leading the way. Lots of new smells for you here, Mia. Hey, good girl. Come on then. Yeah. Good girl. So Mia's just seen a dog and jumped straight up onto my shoulder and in the backpack, which is brilliant. She's quite getting the hang of that now. Sometimes she decides she's going to stand still, sometimes she goes the other way, but ideally in the backpack is the safest for her. So not that the dog was any bother, but it's better safe than sorry. Not too busy, is it? I should imagine it's a lot busier on a weekend. So I think we've picked the right time. Hey, good girl. Just reached this little bridge. You don't say. I don't know. People really don't have brains these days and have to be told everything. It's a case of stating the obvious, but I don't know. Just found this little stone. Little poetry on it. Oh. Come play with me. Why should you run from the shaking tree, as though I'd a gun to strike you dead, when all I would do is scratch your head and let you go. There you go. To a Squirrel by W.B. Yeats. There you go. There's a man and his cat. Hey. Hey. Good girl, aren't you? Hey. Oh, birdies. Well, I can hear the sound of water, so it seems as though we've probably reached the top fall. Right, so we're at the top of the falls on the bridge. So, let's see what it's all about. It's upstream, and downstream I can see a slight rainbow, and perhaps we get a better vantage point around the corner. Let's see what we can find. That's a bit of a shame, really. I was hoping that over this other side you'd get a better view of the falls and that the path would come round a little bit and give you access, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Maybe you're lucky and get a little view a bit further round still. And also all you're going to really get the glimpses through all the trees. You just sort of see little hints of it. It's teasing you. So it's quite nice steps on the path here. Makes it a bit easier going down, I guess. Oh, well, there we go. I was wrong. I haven't been shortchanged. There is a little viewing platform, or point, area, whatever you want to call it. And there you've got a lovely view onto the fall. Wow, you can probably see most of it. Can we get a bit of extension? Oh. Let's put you up high, I don't know, is that going to work? It drops down further than I can see anyway, because of the saplings in the way. Wow, I bet this is nice in autumn. We should definitely be back, Mia. Definitely. And they've even got some poetry. What have we got? The braes ascend like lofty wars, the foaming stream with deep roaring fars. Hung with fragrance spreading shores, the Birks of Aberfeldy. Verse 3. Well, some culture today too. Yes, when I was back here a couple of years ago, this would have been very impressive with the amount of water going through. So definitely one for a rainy day. Another wee rock with a poem. Obviously keeping the poetry theme alive here. Hello, Mia. You've decided to join us now, have you? I was thinking you weren't going to come back out for the downhill. Maybe it's the noise of the water you don't like. Hey? It's gone quiet only now, hasn't it, eh? Get Daddy in as well. Yeah, nobody wants to see me. So we're very close now to the water. Bottom of the staircase. So we've got like a little boardwalk come bridge. Hey, let's go. And a little bit of mud. Try not to end up on my bum. Oh, a little stone staircase here. Oh, turn around the corner. It's quite cute. Goes up and round. Ah, well, there we go. So perhaps we'll have a read about that later. But Robert Burns, eh? All those years ago, still celebrated every January. There's like a little seat or a nook in the rock. What a wonderful place to sit and just contemplate life, I guess. Perhaps we'll have a little sit down. What do you think, Mia? Mia thinks it's a good idea. So you have a little explore in the nooks and crannies. Hey, we're looking for rock voles. What's that? What have you spotted? Oh, let's go this side. Well, while I contemplate, I think Leah's going to investigate. She does love a pile of rocks and all the nooks and crannies. So have to be careful that she doesn't end up going into some tiny hole that I can't get her out of. Hey Mia, what are you contemplating? Voles? Hey? That's you done, is it? Okay. Mia's had her contemplation and her investigation, and now well, that's one way to do it, I suppose. Avoid the steps. Come on then. Mia, you go. There's nobody behind. You're okay. Mia, good girl. This is the cause of all the noise. Good girl. Oh. What's that? Hey. Very, very pretty little cascades here. You ready, Mia? You jump? Good girl. Wow, there's so many pretty little spots along there. Obviously this is definitely the nicer side to do the walk. You like to see everything, don't you? I wonder if this is the great man himself. It's always good when you find nice little surprises like this, whether it's a sculpture or some piece of art that's tucked away and comes with a nice surprise. Now summer blinks on flowery braes, and over the crystal streamlet blaze, come let us spend the lightsome days in the Birks of Aberfeldy. Verse 1. Grabby Burns. What a peaceful place to sit. Oh, I can smell the garlic. sadly it's finished. There's still remnants of it in the air though. Very pungent. Good for making pesto, apparently. Wild garlic pesto, it's a thing. How soothing is that? Aha. This must be the bridge that I came to my very first time. This is the lower bridge. So, yeah, the water was going through here at a hell of a pace. I definitely recommend this walk if you're passing through. Or if you're not, if you're close by, definitely worth a stop. You won't be disappointed. Because I remember poking the camera through this barrier on a tripod. I'll see if I can find the photos to put up. I should have them. Right, and that brings our walk to an end pretty much. So thank you for watching if you made it this far, and if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and hey, you may even consider subscribing if that takes your fancy. Anyway, from Mia and myself, she's tucked herself in the backpack, so she says goodbye, I'm sure. So we'll catch you on the next one.